Welcome to the CCN News Desk. Today, we're talking about concealed carry, firearms, and reciprocity laws in Utah. Utah, home to Zion National Park. Now, hey guys, remember, this is not legal advice. Please consult your state's official government website prior to acting on anything stated in this broadcast. And as always, for the most up-to-date information, please visit Utah's reciprocity map on concealedcoalition.com. Let's kick it off with our first question. Kate?
Does Utah recognize constitutional carry? Basically, does Utah allow you to carry a gun without a permit? Yes, constitutional carry is legal in the state of Utah. Is concealed carry legal in Utah? Concealed carry is legal in Utah for any persons 21 or older who may lawfully possess a firearm. How difficult is it to obtain a carry permit in Utah? Utah is a shall-issue state, meaning governing authorities must give permits to residents who meet the pre-established eligibility criteria. Individuals who fail to prove good character are prohibited from firearm ownership. A criminal background check is necessary to ascertain this. How many states recognize my Utah permit? 18 states recognize full reciprocity in Utah, and 18 states recognize reciprocity with restrictions in Utah.
Can you carry a concealed handgun in a vehicle in Utah? In Utah, you may store your firearm in the car or in another person's vehicle with their permission. If the weapon is left in the vehicle, it must be securely locked in a container attached to the vehicle and not visible to anyone on the outside of the vehicle. Can you carry a concealed firearm at roadside rest areas in Utah? Yes, even without a permit. Can you carry a concealed firearm in state and national parks, state and national forests, and wildlife management areas in Utah? It is legal to carry a firearm in any state park, state wildlife management area, a state or national wildlife area or refuge, national forests, and national parks. Open carry is allowed in all areas above, without a permit as long as the firearm is unloaded. Concealed carry is allowed in all areas above with a valid concealed firearm permit. Can you carry a concealed firearm in bars and restaurants that serve alcohol in Utah? There's nothing in state statute that prohibits permit holders from having a concealed firearm while in a bar or restaurant that serves alcohol, unless posted by the property owner or while under the influence. Can you carry or possess a firearm on hotel property in Utah? It is legal to carry a firearm in your place of residence, even if that residence is just temporary. This includes hotels and motels. Carriers must remember that legality does not guarantee permission and that the property owner's wishes must be respected. How do you know you're from Utah?
How?
Towards the mountains and away from the mountains are legit directions.
Did you know you can borrow cheese from the bank in Utah?
No.
Yeah, it's called Provo loan. Where can't I carry concealed firearm in Utah? Since this question varies from county to county, we recommend you check your local governing website and visit Utah Reciprocity Map on concealedcoalition.com for the most up-to-date information. What is the legal age for handgun purchase and a concealed carry permit in Utah? The minimum age is 18 years old. Can I bring my concealed firearm to another state where I visit? Yes. Utah shares reciprocity with 37 additional states. Please refer to concealedcoalition.com's reciprocity maps for more information. Can you conceal carry weapons other than handguns in Utah with a concealed carry license? No, you cannot conceal carry weapons other than handguns in Utah, even with a concealed carry permit.
Do you have a duty to notify a police officer that you're carrying a concealed firearm in Utah? In Utah, you have no legal requirement to identify yourself to law enforcement officers as a permit holder in lawful possession of a firearm. The Utah DPS recommends, however, that you immediately identify yourself to an officer as a permit holder in possession of a handgun for the safety of all involved. Are no weapons allowed signs enforced in Utah? They do not carry the force of law except when posted in areas Utah designates as off-limits. Private property where owners may set accepted firearm rules can display these signs. While it is legal to conceal carry in these locations, it is illegal to disobey the owner's wishes regarding the presence of firearms. Failure to comply could mean conviction of criminal trespass or disorderly conduct. Does Utah have any red flag laws? No, there are no red flag laws. Does Utah state law define brandishing? Utah law prohibits an armed individual in the presence of two or more people from drawing or exhibiting a dangerous weapon in an angry and threatening manner, or unlawfully using a dangerous weapon in a fight or quarrel. Does Utah have laws regarding carrying a concealed firearm while using alcohol or chemical substances? It is illegal to be intoxicated or under the influence of drugs while possessing a firearm. Does Utah issue concealed carry licenses to non-residents? Yes. Any U.S. citizen or legal resident can obtain a permit provided they meet the criteria of good character. What did the greedy Jamaican from Utah say?
What?
More, man.
You better walk the walk if what?
What?
If you talk the talk.
How well do you know Utah's geography?
Pretty good, actually.
You taught yourself well.
Is it legal to own a taser or stun gun in Utah? The sale, possession, and use of stun guns and tasers for self-defense are legal without major restrictions. The misuse of a stun gun device in the commission of a crime or assault can result in criminal liability. Is it legal to buy or use chemical spray or pepper spray in Utah? Yes, pepper spray is legal to buy, carry, use, and ship to Utah. Must be a minimum of 18 years old, cannot be a convicted felon on record, and for self-defense purposes only. Does Utah have magazine capacity restrictions for handguns? No, Utah has no magazine capacity restrictions. Does Utah have ammunition restrictions? Utah has no restrictions on ammunition. However, any federal prohibition on types of tracer or incendiary ammunition still applies under law.
Does Utah allow the public to access concealed carry registry information through public records law? Only agents of criminal justice organizations can access concealed carry registry information in Utah. Is a permit required to purchase a handgun in Utah? Utah does not require a permit to possess a rifle, shotgun, or handgun, and no permit is required to buy one. A criminal background check is required if a gun is purchased from a licensed dealer. Are background checks required for private gun sales in Utah? An individual purchasing a firearm from a dealer shall consent in writing to a criminal background check on a form provided by the Bureau. The form shall contain the following information: the dealer identification number, the name and address of the individual receiving the firearm, the date of birth, height, weight, eye color, and hair color of the individual receiving the firearm, and the social security number or any other identification number of the individual receiving the firearm. Do handguns need to be registered in Utah? Utah does not require the registration of firearms. What is the minimum age to possess and transport a handgun in Utah? Since Utah has permitless carry, any person 21 years of age or older who can legally possess a firearm may carry a concealed firearm on his or her person without a license or permit. This also applies to owning and possessing a firearm in one's home.
Well, that's all the time we have for you today. Thanks for tuning into CCN, your Concealed Coalition Network, helping you protect what matters most. I'm Kate.
And I'm Sam.
And remember to be a guardian always and a warrior when needed.